How to read a P&ID, the ultimate beginner's guide. Hey everyone, and welcome back to our Instrumentation Technician channel. If you're new to instrumentation or just got handed your first piping and instrumentation diagram, this video is for you. I remember my first time looking at a P&ID. It seemed like an impossible puzzle, circles, squares, lines everywhere, and secret codes. But today, I'm going to show you that it's actually one of the most useful tools you'll ever use. By the end of this video, you'll be reading P&IDs like a pro. So what exactly is a P&ID? It stands for Piping and Instrumentation Diagram. But forget that technical definition. Here's what it really is. It's the storybook of the process plant. It tells you how everything flows, how it's controlled, and how all the equipment talks to each other. Why should you care? Because as an instrument tech, this is your roadmap. When you get a call about a faulty transmitter at 2 a.m., the P&ID will tell you exactly where to find it, what other equipment it's connected to, and how the whole system works together. Let's start with the alphabet of P&IDs, the instrument tag numbers. You'll see things like PT101, FV203, LSH301. Here's the secret code. The first letter tells you what the instrument measures. P is for pressure, T is for temperature, F is for flow, L is for level, A is for analysis. The second letter tells you what it does. T is for transmitter, I is for indicator, C is for controller, V is for valve, S is for switch, H is for high, L is for low. So PT101 is a pressure transmitter. LSH301 is a level switch high. See the pattern. Now let's talk about the pictures, the symbols. The circles or bubbles represent instruments. A solid circle means it's out in the field, you can go touch it. A circle with a diamond means it's in the control system. Lines are crucial too. Solid lines are process pipes, the actual fluid flowing through the plant. Dashed lines are instrument signals, the 4 to 20 mA wires that connect everything. Let me walk you through a simple example. Imagine we have a tank, -101 takas, with a pump moving liquid through a heat exchanger to another tank. We need to control the temperature. We have TE102, a temperature element, measuring the temperature after the heat exchanger. It sends a signal to TIC102, the temperature controller in the control room. The controller then sends a command to TV102, the temperature control valve, telling it how much steam to allow into the heat exchanger. But we also have TSH102, a temperature switch high, as a safety backup. If the temperature gets dangerously high, this switch will trigger an alarm or shutdown. See how the story unfolds. The P&ID shows us the entire process from start to finish, with all the control loops and safety systems. When you're troubleshooting, the P&ID becomes your best friend. If the temperature is unstable, you can trace the entire loop. Check the sensor TE102, check the signal wires, check the controller TIC102, check the control valve TV102. You become a detective following the clues on the diagram. Here are some pro tips. Always check you have the latest revision of the P&ID. Find the legend, it explains the specific symbols used. Look for tie-ins that connect to other drawings. Don't be afraid to mark up your copy with highlights and notes. The P&ID turns you from someone who just twists wrenches into someone who truly understands the process. It's the language that connects the instrument tech to the entire plant. If this was helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more instrumentation basics. In the comments below, try decoding this tag, PG10 and LAH205. Let's see what you've learned. Thanks for watching, please subscribe, and give us suggestions for next video. And remember, stay curious and keep learning.